add it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys want to watch for round 2? How about Vizard and Darth Jar Jar?
Let's do it.
Oh, wow, actually.
We've got more of it.
We got more of them Three Muskies. Cool. I'll keep Three Musketeers up. I'm happy. You know, we've mentioned in the past that Three Musketeers is the card that we haven't really seen much of in tournament play, and we'd like to see more of it. As people are starting to commit more to these giant poison decks, Three Musketeers are kind of a natural answer to it, because it's like,
your cheapest tanky unit, your cheapest big body.
Especially if you're going to build up dumb stuff like bowlers and stuff behind it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to build Sparkies and bowlers and all this stuff, all right, I'll just have 12 elixir worth of defense for 9 elixir. I know what you're doing. You're coming at me real slow.
Yeah.
Vizard, though. What's Vizard up to?
Vizard's running a minor giant combination once again. This time it's got Mini P.E.K.K.A plus Musketeer to assist. And it's a giant poison.
I actually think that these Three Musketeer decks are super taking advantage of the fact that Trifecta is not as popular as it was even just a few weeks ago. And those decks run Valkyrie. It's really the only deck in the meta that runs Valkyrie. You don't see a lot of it anymore. Something like Valkyrie Zap can counter Three Musketeers very well, but I mean, we're not seeing a lot of Valkyries, and therefore the Three Musketeers are running wild, brother.
Yeah, they're shooting everything up.
Yeah.
So walking into the salon, causing trouble.
Swaggering.
Yeah.
Vizard and Darth Jar Jar. Boink, boink.
There we go.
Elixir Collector and Darth Jar Jar's opening hand, none in Vizard's hand. We'll see.
Interesting that Darth Jar Jar is also running with Knight, and that might actually be his attempt at filling a legendary card spot.
Could be. I also think that Knight is one of the few, like, for example, you can play Mini P.E.K.K.A or Valkyrie to counter Musketeers, but it's an even elixir trade.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Nice. Even actually, counters minor too.
And he actually might have wanted to leave that. Vizard is one of those guys that plays the risky spot for his minor.
Got it. So we'll refresh the bracket up here and get the updated Grubby versus Popcorn match.
So interesting to note, Giant is 5, Barbarians is 5. That's a 5 for 5 trade if you're gonna do that. But it definitely chews down the Giant really quick. But it's something to think about.
But it definitely, and what I like about that as a counter, and we would say that Barbarians are much better kind of defensive cards.
There you go.
Oh, here's the split.
Split him right at the Crown Tower. Right at the
wow,
King Tower.
Giant with 2 Musketeers is no joke. I think this poison's got to come down, especially if you're gonna see the Musketeers in there, or the. Wow, I don't know why he zapped the minions. I think he should have zapped the Musketeers, because the Musketeers, I guess they do fully die to the poison, but if you zap them, you stop them much earlier, right?
Yeah. So the question is, I wonder, did you see if Darth Jar Jar is running level 7 Three Musketeers, or?
I believe they are. Yeah. They should. I guess they do die to poison. Poison does a little bit more damage. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I know they don't die to fireball.
You got fake. See Darth Jar Jar, you see them do it once. Just try. Just let them get away with one of the minors. See if they hang themselves.
Nah.
See if they hang themselves.
Knights are always there. So I was going to say earlier, I think Knight actually might be. I understand why you would play Knight over Mini P.E.K.K.A or Valkyrie, because it is a 3 for 4 against cards like Mini P.E.K.K.A, Musketeer.
Here we go, right at the bridge this time, and the 2 Musketeers are going the other.
They're going to chew up that Giant, no questions asked. But actually, the support Musketeer. Oh no, the support Musketeer doesn't turn to the other one.
Oh no.
Yes, it does survive a full health poison. It just there must have been some support damage. Maybe the zap did hit them and I just missed it.
Yeah, well, I'll have to look.
Here goes a full health Musketeer. This is represents a. Oh wow, so there's the Knight again, right? That's a good way to counter it without with being a little less elixir. And the Knight, kind of like Barbs and other things, will walk to the tower and do damage unless you answer it. It does a pretty significant amount of damage.
I think right now Darth Jar Jar, I mean, Vizard has given Darth Jar Jar many opportunities to kind of make big reads, and whether that's a bait from Darth Jar Jar or not, we'll have to see. But things as simple as, when you play your 3 Musketeers, poison on one side, guards on the other.
There's Mini P.E.K.K.A getting the swings in.
Oh no!
And he's running away from the Knight even on top of that. 14 seconds left. I don't think Darth Jar Jar is going to be able to do 1,500 damage to Vizard's left tower in time, especially not with a slow deck like Giant.
Mini P.E.K.K.A Giant, and eventually Darth Jar Jar. I mean, I think that's one of the big things. Look at Darth Jar Jar's hand right now. 3 Musketeers, Elixir Collector, Zap, and Poison. There's just not really. You don't have any cheaper units to play.
This is kind of a breakout day for 3 Musketeers. That's a card that I don't think we've ever seen top 8 or top 4 at least. And whenever I write those weekly reports, which you can find on Reddit, by the way, when I write their weekly deck reports, I don't think I've ever written a 3 Musketeers deck up. Wow. Okay, so let's get to game 2 of their match, and this might be the coming out party for the 3 ladies.
We'll see.
So we got game 1 was right here.
Yep.
Vizard, Darth Jar Jar, game 2. Wow, they apparently played real quick.
Oh wow, this is
Wow.
probably really exciting.
You know what we didn't know? Is that Darth Jar Jar's also playing Three Musketeers.
Oh no.
We're going to keep it up there because he's the red player now, and that's it. We're going to keep Three Musketeers up there until they lose.
Darth Jar Jar was the one playing Three Musketeers in the previous game. Vizard was running the standard minor giant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I get thrown off because the way we do our requests, they switch top and bottom of red and blue each time.
Vizard is still running a very unique deck. Triple Legendary Hog, again, kind of Nader's-esque fashion,
not sure.
but it's weird.
Was Darth Jar running it last time?
The
You're
Lava.
right. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's this game.
Yep, there it is.
You're right. Vizard. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Vizard was running the normal minor deck. So Darth Jar Jar plays it again. He's going down swinging with the same deck. Woohoo!
Careful.
You're right.
Yep.
Good call. All right, here we go. Match preview. Got it. Sorry about that. Yeah, I haven't had enough of my V8 fusion energy.
It's just been a very wacky day. It's been really hot.
Pomegranate, blueberry. Yeah, it's like 95 degrees up here in Burbank, and buddy,
I think our brains are melting.
Yeah, brains with the lights and the lights on it. Oh man. Okay, so Darth Jar Jar. I'm keeping those Three Musketeers up there. I still believe in them, even if they didn't pull it out last game.
I believe in them too. But Triple Legendary Hog Rider, is this a thing, Rumham? Is this a thing? Triple Legendary Hog Rider plus Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Wait, no. Vizard has Hog Rider, not Darth Jar Jar.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right, Triple Legendary Hog Rider plus the Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. Plus the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, this is weird.
Is that, like, does this even work?
I just think that the Triple Legendary is so good that you can put them in almost any, like this might just be a Hog Cycle. It looks like a Hog Cycle deck, right? It's like Hog, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Zap, and instead of like Goblins, you're just running Guards, right? Because they can't be zapped and they're still fast. And then it's like, what do I put in the rest of the slots? Why not the 3/3-cost Legendaries? They're all really good.
Remember that conversation we had about Legendaries and just using all of them in a deck? There was a Reddit post of a dude.
The guy had all 7.
And he just used all the Legendaries. It was great. I had a lot of fun.
It's fun. I mean, the funny thing is they go together a little better than you'd expect because like Sparky and Log kind of go together. Minor plus Sparky's not too bad either. You know what I mean?
It's just really, really tilting.
All right, so Vizard is up a game, looking to take it down 2-0.
The risky play, man. Just let him do it. Darth Jar Jar, just let it happen.
So what Rainey's talking about here, I kind of just remember, I'm putting it together now. What Rainey's saying is, if you ignore those miners, when people play the miner in that back corner next to the King Tower, if you don't answer it and just let the miner kill the Elixir Collector.
Oh my god!
Wow!
What?
The miner will turn and attack the King Tower, I think once or twice before dying, and that turns on the King Tower. And now the King Tower shoots along with the other 2 Crown Towers. So what I'm saying is, just let
give him one of your collectors.
Let him take the +2 Elixir trade, because what it'll end up doing is turning on the King Tower, which will make it a lot harder for future tanks to actually punch through a lot of damage.
And especially, Vizard happens to be running a Hog Rider deck.
Oh, look at this. Interesting. All 3 Musketeers on the same side. We've got Princess and I think Poison and Zap maybe. Oh, no, but not yet.
Oh, no, the minions are really going to help.
Wow, the guards and the minions do help clean up. Oh, and the 2 Musketeers are still alive.
No, the tower's done. The tower's done.
Is it, though? Because the miner's actually doing a really good job of cleaning up.
Oh, my God, 49 health.
That's close. That's a fireball. Oh, wait, Darth Jar Jar would have fireballed that Princess and the tower. He would have taken it down. Opts to wait for a little bit. Here comes the Knight Arena.
Darth Jar Jar is definitely going to get that tower. It's just he might even be incentivized not to take it.
Knight's actually really impressing me, to be honest with you. Like, Knight was a great answer there to Princess, absorbed a shot, killed her right away. We've seen Knight kill Musketeers and other stuff. Like, I think this actually might be an underrated card.
Yeah, I think that there's a space for him. You just need to make sure that you're playing it in the right situations, in the right decks. And really asking yourself the question is, if a different card was in the slot, would you achieve the same effect but better?
This Mini P.E.K.K.A might get a swing in. It does not. I'll say Ice Wizard. So Mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't one-hit Barbarians, but it leaves them with a very low amount of health. So I think it was the Ice Wizard plus the Mini P.E.K.K.A there were just one-hitting the Barbarians, and it let the Barbarians go down really fast, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A threaten the tower.
I really want to see Darth Jar Jar, and he's playing Elixir Collectors right now, so I think that's a smart choice, but I really want to see Darth Jar Jar trying to invest Elixir in the other side, and exactly like what he's doing right now.
I think it's smart to get the double Collectors out first. And okay, there we go. So the Princess is done. Now, if he can just defend.
Nice.
And actually, that's a great card to defend against both of these.
Oh, the Zap is going to make it really dangerous.
Wow. Oh my God, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A still alive. Oh, it doesn't though.
Okay, he can actually play 3 Musketeers, and guards are already out on the field.
Yeah, I think from this part, those guards are kind of safe. And the Fireball was. Wait.
I almost think.
Oh, there's no poison in Vizard's deck. That's right.
So I think
Darth Jar Jar
zap on these guards. Something.
Fireball takes it out. 2 Musketeers coming across. Yeah, I think what happened is Darth Jar Jar just realized, like, oh, he doesn't have poison. He doesn't have Fireball. I just need to go. Just put them all in the same lane. Why not?
Oh, no.
Darth Jar Jar! Those 3 Musketeers finally take a game home.
Oh, my God.
Excellent. So tied up 1-1.
Vizard got Darth Jar Jar's first tower down to 11 health within the first 20 seconds of the game and then ended up losing.
That's a very good point.
Once you take the first tower down, the second one becomes incredibly easy for a 3 Musketeer deck.
That's just one of those things where you, like, if you're a 3 Musketeer player, you live in fear of counters to 3 Musketeers, right? Like you, early on, it's tough to cast 3 Musketeers. You got to split them up and stuff because you're afraid of fireballs, poisons, Valkyries, freezes, zaps, those kind of things. People can counter it theoretically with zap and fire spirits for 4 elixir to kill your 9, and that's just like, ugh, I lose the game right away. So you live in fear of these counters, and I think once Darth Jar Jar realized, like, oh, you don't have it in this list, then it was done for it. But just like we said in the last match, Vizard has to switch or stays in the deck that he had from last time. Darth Jar Jar now winning a game has to switch, and Darth Jar Jar is running the sort of 4 horsemen trifecta or whatever, like with the Ice Spirit in that spot. So what's interesting is that Vizard has the Hog Rider, but there's no cannon on Darth Jar Jar's side. Actually, neither side, but Darth Jar Jar has the Collector. Yeah. And if you can defend the Collector, I think that'll be a huge difference. Let's actually we haven't mentioned that one enough. We've been seeing it in every match. Let's put that Collector v Miner battle up there, because that is definitely a key thing. If you can defend against the Miner and get your pumps pumped up, you've got a way higher chance of winning those games, because a lot of these decks, like this Vizard deck, cannot defend against huge, big, scary pushes. Just doesn't have it in it.
Let's see. Oh, the winner of this will move on to the semifinals and win the money.
That's true. This might be the most important match, the most important single game of either of these 2 players' days, because the winner of this is $50 richer. And, of course, the chance to win even more if they can make it to the finals.
Absolutely. Collector in the middle.
So Grubby is our only semifinal competitor so far. Visitor and Darth Jar Jar are playing for that other spot.
Here comes Mini P.E.K.K.A. against the Miner. Good placement. Very good placement.
Oh, I love that. I've been seeing so much zap play when it comes to Mini P.E.K.K.As, because Mini P.E.K.K.As 2-hit each other. They go 1, 2. Well, if you can zap the other Mini P.E.K.K.A, yours will always win. And then it keeps you with a half a health Mini P.E.K.K.A to keep pushing with. Oh, wow, that Ice Spirit turned back around to attack the guards.
The interesting thing to think about Mini P.E.K.K.A duels is that it's not necessarily the amount of damage that wins the fight. It's just preventing the other Mini P.E.K.K.A from swinging. So things like Ice Wizard, things like Poison, things like Zap are what's going to win you that duel. Things that are not going to help you win the duel are things like Spear Goblins or Archers or whatever, or Musketeer even,
Oh, missed with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, wasn't able to defend it.
Hog Rider coming across, pushing the Valkyrie. No, the cannon is actually going to turn it away. Mini P.E.K.K.A onto the Hog Rider, but it's going to get frozen, and now that cannon is being taken down. Musketeer in the back doing a lot of damage, kind of in the ideal spot. Hog Rider even gets a few swings itself. That
Musketeer's just been sitting on the bridge out of harm's way doing a lot of damage, and the guards are on the other side, unfortunately. I'm going to use Ice Wizard. So Ice Wizard's used his big old body to tank for that. So guards are a card that we've seen so much of in tournament play in Season 2. Guards, if you don't have yours leveled up all the way to tournament cap, at tournament cap, they take 4 shots each from a tower. It takes 1, 2, 3, shield breaks, then 1 more to kill the body. If you have tournament capped guards, they are such a good, like, gumming up sort of card. Like, if you need to protect your Mini P.E.K.K.A from a lot of tower shots, guards are one of the best ways to do it. Here comes the three-headed push that we're so familiar with.
Oh, interesting that he didn't play the Mini P.E.K.K.A for the Hog Rider, but the cannon placement was ideal, and so double towers shooting on the Hog Rider will take it down pretty quick.
And this is a pretty imposing counter push. Actually, I really like. Oh, the Ice Spirit! The Miner jumped in there and blocked the Ice Spirit, and even though it didn't do much to the Collector in the middle, I think that was worthwhile in terms of stopping the counter push. This Princess shot will kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Oh, actually, Hog Rider was able to avoid a lot of damage, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A takes a swing.
Great zaps.
Hog Rider makes it through.
Wow! Darth Jar Jar!
Oh my gosh!
And I think it's not 1 poison, but it's a poison and a zap. So I think Darth Jar Jar, with 20 seconds left, if he can just play defense with one of the best defensive decks in the entirety of Clash Royale, can just grind this game out over the next 30 seconds or so.
Man, Vizard's defense was doing so well.
Right.
But just that final nail in the coffin was the cannon placement.
18.
Oh my
Where's
gosh.
that zap? Not in hand.
He needs to cycle. He's got another poison coming up.
And that Hog Rider got ice spirited right at the river, and there we go. Darth Jar Jar drops game 1, comes back to win games 2 and 3 with a 3 Musketeer deck and the very popular trifecta
3
deck.
Musketeer decks.
So
in the,
I kind of like
top
this.
4.
You're right, because Grubby ran one as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna get a pen and start.